Hello everyone, my name is Kirban, that is from the Kirban Art channel, and before we start this video I'd like to leave a like and subscribe, and if you do so, thank you and welcome to KBOCraft episode 19. So without further ado, let's jump straight into today's episode. That was a horrible pun, but in today's episode I want to walk on our town. First of all, I don't really like the style we have in this place, so the first thing I'm gonna do to improve this is take some of this down, and basically I'm just gonna be taking down most of the debris around the corners down here, because that's a thing that I dislike the most, and maybe placing a little bit back in, just like so, to make it a lot cleaner, and it will look better, I'm sure of it, and I will enjoy this town a lot more. And after that, we will see what we can do in this episode. It's gonna be a great one. I have nothing planned, and I'm sure it will still be. Oh god, I need to fix this path really, really badly. I will say that this is looking exactly as I expected it to look. It's looking much cleaner and much better in my opinion, and just not as messy as it was before. And well, before it was just you didn't know where to look. It would just look here and here and here, and everything was just a mess. And now everything is uniform and looking fantastic. I will I will tweak some details. For example, this needs something because before it couldn't have something like I don't know, a overhang over the door or something like that. But now I would like to make a custom tree out of spruce. So let's just mark it out as I will make it over here. Bang in the start of a town. You would come in here, you would look to your left, and you would see a tree, which I think would be pretty cool. And also I want to expand the wall to both sides, to this and to the sides, and besides this needs some shrubbery as well. As you can see over there, I've started adding some shrubs a long time ago, and I just never finished it. We will see how it goes. I'm really looking forward to making this spruce tree. I think the spruce is really what am I saying? I think the spruce is really gonna pop in this town. So without further ado, let's make some trees. I have to say, the place is looking much more complete, with the wall extending all over to this place over here, and it's all decorated, all looking very fantastic, might I add. I've placed a bunch of coarse dirt with some pep block, and I left a little of grass here, one block, and a couple of blocks over there, because it's mostly gonna be worn down in a real town, so that's why I've done that. I've also extended the wall over to here. All the slope is new, and adding in my cause that mixture. But the most important thing, which I think brings this whole place together, is this custom tree. It's not much, but it just adds to this place. It just adds, and when you come in, you feel like you're in a town, not in a place with a bunch of random buildings in it. And now that I've done this, I'm not really sure what to do. I have a couple of options. Do the interior. Uh, meh, meh, meh. No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I could do a little detailing, which sounds quite fun, or I could start a bit of terraforming, because this whole front of our town gate thing is not yet terraformed as I want it to be. I would like it to be a luscious plains thing. So basically, let me do a little example for you. So it would be like this. Where are my acacia leaves? Here we are. Let me take some of this, maybe a couple of these, and I should be fine with just this. Here we go. So basically, what would happen is that you would have a couple of bushes sprinkled around this area, just like so. Let's just make a random little bush like so. I talk like Bob Ross. I just talked like Bob Ross, and that was really fun. So we would have a random little bush like this, and we would try to not break 2 blocks at the same time, but this shovel is way too fast for me. Look at this. It's just the speediest shovel I've ever seen. And we can have a little spots of course that, like here for example. Then we could come around and detail this place a bit, like adding some grass like this, a couple of dark oak saplings maybe, and finally my favorite decoration of all time, berry bushes. And this would be the final look that we would be going for. Or we could make another field. Not like this. This would probably go around this area, and this place will still have to be decorated, but we could do that. And I'm not certain on what should we do. We do have a lot of carrots, so that could be our go-to thing. And also there's fireworks going off outside because the next day is the day of Christmas, and that's another reason why I don't want to start too big of a project. So you know what, I think what I am going to do is decorate this side, decorate this place over here, and leave this for another time because I'm not sold on it. So everything is done, and I'm going to show it to you because again this is just a little look what's yet to come, as I don't finish a single project 100%. But yeah, we've got berry bushes, we've got some regular old bushes, some cores there, and overall this is looking pretty good. But now I'm gonna go and hang out with my friend because we arranged to meet here in a couple of minutes, and I'm just gonna have some fun. I don't know, I might record it if something interesting happens, but I very much doubt that. And yeah, see you soon, I guess. I will probably be walking on this area when I meet you next time. You know, last time we met, I said that I'm gonna meet you right at the same place that we were. Well, no, I lied. Here we go. I lied to you. We're actually gonna meet by this wall of my friend's base. I've been working on some ornaments that he wants to have on his walls, and he's just gonna have to repeat it all over his other walls. And I've made this one, which is looking really, really nice in my opinion. Now, look at this. This is so cool. And now I am very out of time for today's episode, so this is gonna be the end. But he also has completed the mob farm in our area, so in the next episode we are gonna have to tackle the exterior of that place because that's just a farm and it's ugly. Let's be honest, it is pretty ugly. Not like this. This wall is cool, but I'm really glad. I'm really glad about this episode. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure go watch the previous episode. And if you came back from them already, then stay tuned for the upcoming episodes because there will surely be a lot. And that this has been Skirbonagas, and goodbye.